on my skin. Just one here and there, randomly.
Huh?
Where are
And
they showing up at matters.
I have one on my stomach, one on the upper part of my stomach, one on the chest, and I think I have one on my back. So
So they're like a cherry-colored mole.
very tiny, but yes, like literally pen-sized.
Where are they located at?
Two on one on my lower stomach, one on my upper stomach,
Oh,
one
okay.
on my
Is that
chest.
like a whole like span of them in one area? It's just like a couple dots.
Yeah, it's just a couple little red dots here and there.
Okay.
I don't know what they are. They just started showing up, and every once in a while, one will show up, a new one, and sometimes it'll just disappear. Like I actually, oh, one's on my nose too. I have one on my nose as well. Showed up.
On your nose?
Yeah, just a little one. It's barely noticeable, but it's there.
It's noticeable to you though.
It is, yeah, yeah.
Just take some pictures of them, Matt.
All
Just
right,
take some pictures and send them to me.
all right.
Because, there's different things. So I just want to see what it actually looks
Well,
like.
I'm just curious if it's a nutritional thing or if it's a I mean, most things are nutritional things, but or if it's just like a body stress level, something related to some mysterious illness I've gotten over the years from traveling or.
Yeah.
Are you in the medical field, Miami?
Yeah, I'm a naturopathic doctor.
Oh my god.
Hmm
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
What about
Sending all my pictures to you now, just so you know. You get any weird pictures.
Yeah, everybody does. That's my daily.
what about over 30 testosterone management? Highest recommendation, best recommendation.
I want to know exactly what you're taking every day.
I'm
I
not-
don't ever just like
Yeah.
flip off answers because my
I'm-
expertise is looking at the face, the fingernails, and the tongue. And then I also look at what people are taking in supplemental wise. And of course, what they're doing dietary. And I know you have a pretty clean diet.
I do. I would say that my fingernails are rounded. No major glaring things, like no spots or anything, but they have like ridges, lines that run up, which I typically know is related to like low iron levels.
It can be multiple things. That's why I look at fingernails, face, and tongue. So then I triangulate what the issue is. So if I see something in one area, then I look at another area to just double verify and triple verify.
Well,
So
I know
you
that.
can't just pin it to just iron.
Yeah, I know. I just know that when I was growing up, I was always anemic. Constant anemia issues. So.
Have you ever had blood work, in your adult age?
Not since I was. Oh my god, maybe 21? 22? I really rarely go to a doctor unless it's like. Or to do anything medical wise, unless it's like absolutely urgent, like vomiting blood or peeing blood or pooping blood.
Yeah.
Unless something with blood is coming out where it's not supposed to. I typically just assume and do my best to try to manage stuff with like nutrition stuff, but obviously I'm just asking because there could be stuff I might be missing. So
Yeah. Well, cherry, if it's just like a rash kind of thing, that may be different. But a cherry mole, those actually mean something.
Yeah, it
so
is.
You just
It's a. I'm pretty sure it's a micro cherry mole. So I'm trying to just figure out what that would be. Because they just randomly popped up in little tiny places. I know my dad had a few throughout his life, but I don't want to say that it's a genetic predisposition to that because I don't think that those kinds of things are genetic, much as they are just.
I don't believe that's genetic at all.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's just poor poor dietary situation or a lack of something, maybe in water supply or something that's not supposed to be in the water supply. So, unholy fucking shit declines your invitation. Okay. Alright. Try again. Oh, guess he got invited to an.
They said, never mind, ho.
Yeah.
We try elsewhere.
Honestly, the tank part is the hardest part. Let me go. I'm gonna go to Dal. You guys stay here. I'm gonna go to Dal. See if I can find me some
Suckers.
some suckers. Yeah.
Alright, I'm working on my death knight right now as you guys are doing
Did I hear that right?
this. The one that was leveling up with you in Outlands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's already 66.
Like it's 69.
I think I got like a 65 DK.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a fucking. The mage is only 70. Yeah. Yeah.
They can be all of them. Literally all of it.
I'm done, guys. Making it ruined.
You can tank on your DK too.
Yep.
I could totally try to tank for us, guys, but I don't know how well it's gonna go.
Probably not well. It's most. A lot of your gears DPS.
Yeah, you would need to get, actually, if you do have that and you're thinking to do that at all, you should really go and run the, heroic dungeons that drop all the pre-Nax tank gear.
Yeah, is there any small stuff we can get here while we're waiting on?
Unfortunately, without a tank, all of this is gonna be hard.
Okay.
Want me to switch tank step real quick? we fucking run it down, see what happens. No, I'm kidding, but for real, again,
I'm actually,
trash that?
I'm actually, making a hunter right now because our guild has a lack of hunters. Like, we're lacking anything out. Like, our only two tanks are both offline right now. I mean, we do have our third tank, but he's also offline too, so really. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, so all of our tanks are currently gone. We need to get some more tanks recruited. Sure, if we're gonna.
Well, we do have one, and we played with him earlier. It was what was his name, baby?
You need something?
Glow tank?
See you later.
Yeah, Glowtang. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
fucking-
offline. He's offline too.
Well, he runs everything early in the week, so if we're
Yeah.
gonna do raid times, I think our best bet is to switch up to something earlier in the week.
I mean, that's all dependent on what everyone has. I mean, I don't mind any which way. For me personally, just so long as I'm not up till 5 a.m. trying to do stuff.
Right.
So, yeah, like, what time is it right there for you now?
Midnight.
Hey, I think everybody in our guild is pretty much EST besides like a select few.
Yeah.
And only, I mean, to me it makes sense to start, you know, on the EST time since that's where we're at.
So I am going to try to get this formed. We'll give this like 10, maybe 15 minutes to see what we can put together. I'm not gonna keep everyone here trying to form something for the next hour or something. I know everyone wants to do it, but the reality is that finding tanks.
Yeah, 6:30. If we don't find anything by 6:30, we call it. Like,
Yep.
set another
11 minutes. If I can find tanks, then sure. But yeah, I'm not gonna push everyone's boundaries or limits on that as well. What I can say there is that, you know, if you really want to get your 10-man nest, if you're in the guild, literally just find a pug, squeeze yourself in, do it. If we don't get this, I'm gonna try. I'm actively trying to push it in trade chat, but we're on Sunday, so we'll see what we can. Ooh.
Hello. Farewell.
Miami, have you tried to squeeze yourself into any 25 mans yet?
We were in one.
Oh, you did go in one. Okay. Did you get any? Did you get anything there, gear-wise?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
it was all your gear that dropped.
It was all my gear that dropped.
Yeah, it was beautiful for you.
God. Sounds like I went on the wrong one. All of mine was like tank stuff and like clothy stuff. This week was a wash.
It was
Wall of Terror dropped on Kel'Thuzad. That was like, oh, great tank shield. Good. That's lovely. Does nothing for me, but cool.
where was Ricky?
Rick wasn't there. Rick, so the deal is that Rick wants to do this, but he also doesn't want to be like going serious hardcore into WoW either, so...
Apparently I'm getting attacked.
Oh no, keep her alive.
What's hardcore? Because right now we're only doing 2 nights a week for a few hours.
What I think what he means is by like...
He doesn't have a schedule.
Well, he wants to be on a schedule, but he just, you know, he'll check in, and if people aren't online when he posts the raid time, because he had posted for like 4 p.m. and I guess you guys were online, but maybe you were in Nax or something. So he just was like, all right, well, everyone's doing their own thing, so I said, all right. So that's why I think he canceled it until further notice, until we have everyone who's willing to kind of cement their times to at least trying to do 1 guild run per week to keep things going. But when he says serious, I think what he means is more along the lines of having people take themselves so seriously. You know. Hey Devo, how you doing? How you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm playing WoW Classic Wrath of the Lich King. I'll probably end up playing the new one that's gonna drop when it drops, whatever it's called. Dragon something.
Yeah, I'd be down because we can actually get gear in there, and we can actually just fucking search for raids and pub raids if we need to.
Well, the thing is, I probably still will play Classic because the overall experience in Classic I feel is better. Like the actual gaming challenge is there, but I'm definitely down for the lore expansions, is what I call them.
Oh shit! You never mythic raid yet?
I did a mythic raid. I did a mythic raid in Legion.
You did.
Yep, I did it with what's his face? So the last boss, the last raid that launched in Legion before the expansion. What the hell was the name of it? So long ago.
The big ass demon guy.
Yeah, the big ass demon guy. That's a good way to describe it.
Archimond?
Archimond, yeah.
We went pretty hard in Legion when it came out. Had everybody on. We were doing fucking. We got to mythic raids, and then we did a couple, you know, did some, and then everybody just fell off like normal.
I loved Legion, actually. I think that was probably one of the most fun expansions I had played since Wrath of the Lich King.
Same.
And I actually specifically played it because for me, Lich King it's like always been a tie for me between Lich King and Illidan for best WoW lore in general.
Yeah. So you like Shadowlands or no?
I didn't play Shadowlands. I don't know anything about Shadowlands.
Yeah. Shadowlands is pretty good too.
I didn't actually touch I haven't touched since Legion. I quit after Legion 2.
Yeah.
I'm currently in France right now, Devo. Currently in France. And as far as me holding up, I'm... Yeah, I mean, I've been to all of those places except for London. I've... That's pretty dope. Honestly, London is gonna be up there as like one of my next places to go and visit, but so far out of all the places that I've been, I think Switzerland is #1. Outside of the New World Order being based out of there. Outside of the New World Order being based out of Switzerland, Switzerland is by far the best. I have. Yeah, my wife's Romanian.
Okay, I had a math teacher in college who was Romanian, and the key to her heart was like literally, she was so mean to me at first, and I was in culinary school, so every time I would get a break and I made a bunch of food, I would bring it to my Romanian teacher. She ended up like loving me and gave me a 100 on my midterm and finals, and I don't know if that's the key to Romanian's heart, but
Food is. Yeah. Food and alcohol. Food and alcohol. Literally. As long as you have food and alcohol, you're good. If you bring the suka, yeah, if you bring the suka, or what they call either suka or linka, is like plum moonshine. It is actually pretty good. It's pretty good, but honestly, the best one is strawberry moonshine.
strawberry is my favorite fruit.
So I will say this: the strawberry moonshine is sweeter. The plum moonshine is more like vodka than it is anything else. So it's not actually sweet. It's very similar to vodka. How's the cuisine? Cuisine's actually, so the one thing I will say, best food that I've had in all of Europe so far is in France. 100%. Because the quality of the foods that they actually sell here are much, much higher than anywhere else in Europe. They actually care about the food quality here in this country. Is it as satisfying as home cooking? So I don't get to eat out in restaurants, Devo, at all because of my Crohn's disease. Which I'm still... I do. Yeah, it is brutal. So I don't know how bad your Crohn's gets, but my Crohn's literally can put me in a hospital. So my worst experiences that I get is like when my intestines super inflame, it'll put pressure on every other organ, but specifically my heart, and it'll actually cause pain all the way up my digestive tract and make it feel like I'm having a heart attack every fucking time. And I always tell my wife the same thing. I'm like, we gotta go to the hospital. I feel like I'm having a fucking heart attack. And every single time, it's literally just fucking intestinal pressure just being too fucking much. So, and it's not even like, it's not things, I'm doing my best to avoid any of the trigger foods. Like I do avoid stuff, but there's just these moments, like I literally will have days, it literally won't matter. Like I'll drink water and it'll be like, okay, yeah, we don't like water. Literally.
No, I feel you 100% on that. The thing with me is I just throw up.
Yep.
I just get in these nice stomachs, just feel like someone is taking a knife from one side and ripping it, like, I don't know,
Yep. I think the worst part for me is that so there's two types of Crohn's disease, and you fall into one of two categories. The first one is that you'll digest the food that you eat, but you get a lot of pain and suffering, but you still get the nutritional. You still get nutrition out. Or the second one category, which is actually a very low percentage of the population's, like 1/3 of Crohn's people who have it suffer. They get no nutrition from any of the foods that they eat. Yes. So I don't know if I'm not sure if they call it leaky gut, because I got it diagnosed here internationally, so they call it different. But what I can say is that what it does do is push me into states of anemia very, very easily. So I am chronically anemic most days. I have to take some form of supplementation that also includes iron in it, which most men don't take iron, but I have to, because if I don't, then I literally get like the anemic side effects, like, you know, it feels like you're walking on shards of glass kind of shit. Yeah, it's fun. So honestly, so my wife is chronically ill because she got vaccine damage. She's been battling from vaccine damage for the last 10 years, 12 years, 14 years, 15 years. Yeah, it's 15 years. God damn, it's so long. So she's always battling with having seizures and stuff as a result of the HPV vaccine. And so that's just the thing. That's just the nature of it for her. And we've gone through that. And for the early part of our relationship, I was always the strong one. I was always the one that was capable. I had no real glaring health issues, physically fit, strong, coming off of doing, like, you know, martial arts every fucking day, you know, capable of handling most things that came my way. Granted, I was still allergic to eggs and, you know, some things, but I could eat most foods without any issue. Then we went to China, and everything China. I literally have been battling with chronic illness and this anemic shit. Like, even today, we went to go walk the dogs, and walking the dogs was like a work of fucking labor. It's like I just ran a fucking marathon. I was in so much pain, like just sharpshooting pains all throughout my whole entire fucking body, because my anemia has just comes in waves. It literally comes in waves. Some days I'm really good, I keep on it, I take enough supplementation, and then other days I just need more. I need more, and I never know what day it is. I just take a guess. I just take a fucking guess, and I guessed wrong today. And it was like walking on glass. And what's worse is it wasn't just like walking on glass. It was like walking on glass while someone was stabbing mechanical pencils into my fucking thighs and my fucking arms and shit. It was kind of like that. And I know that's a nutritional deficiency. I know it is. I just don't know which of the ones it was for today.
It's not just one, Matt. You've got to have 91 daily.
I know, and that's why I do the Shilajit, because I know the Shilajit contains most of those, but there's always a few that are lacking.
I hate to say it, because I know it's a good product, but it's inferior.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I'm sure. But, I mean, that's what, honestly, my body has been reacting best to. I'm sure I could be doing better, though. Yeah, she did the Gardasil, DeVoe. She did Gardasil, and it fucked her up. And as a matter of fact, she falls in the category, like, most people are like, oh, Gardasil's safe. Nope, it's actually not. And I can list you to any one of the organizations worldwide that have many women who are literally chronically ill as a result of the Gardasil vaccine.
You know, I took the Gardasil vaccine. That's crazy. And I recently found out maybe like 6 months ago about the lawsuit and about like everything that's going on with them. I didn't know that.
Yep, there's a group of girls in Scotland who has started forming, Scotland and Ireland, who formed like this big like group collective support kind of deal where they literally talk about all their stuff, and literally if you listen to them talking about it, the story's the same as my wife's. It's literally the same. They were active, physically fit, capable of doing everything, highly intelligent, top of their class. They get the Gardasil vaccine and suddenly they are not able to live life anymore because they literally have to lay in bed because of chronic fucking health issues as a result of it. I mean, nothing else needs to be said. And like there's been no definitive treatment for these women who are suffering from that. And believe me when I say, like, I fucking get it. As someone who suffers from chronic illness, it's fucking devastating. It literally just devastates you. She can't be in the... So here's the thing, Devo. She can't be in the Gardasil class action because she's Romanian, and Romanians aren't allowed to participate in class action lawsuits against the fucking governments because they have indemnification in Romania. And she got it when it was in Romania. And the thing about Romanian vaccines is they get the last tier grade shit because they are poor countries. So whatever the worst parts of the vaccine parts that come out, that's what Romania gets. So yeah, she's just fucked. She's literally just fucked. And I don't know, honestly, I have spent 15 years. Well, I haven't personally spent 15 years. She spent 15 years. I have spent the last 10 years since I've known her trying daily to help her with whichever way of pain management she has. So far, the best thing that's worked for her is honestly HTC oil. Like, sorry, not HTC. What am I thinking? What the fuck is it?
CBD?
Not CBD, the other one. The one that you get from pot. Actual smoking. THC. I was literally backwards. HTC,
Like the,
THC.
it's like the main one.
Yeah, I know. Well, I had the letters right. I just had it in my head reverse. So yeah, THC.
That's on some right now.
So that's the best one for her, but it's extremely hard to get. But honestly, smoking is not the best way to get the kind of THC either. There's actually the best way is through oils and stuff, and getting it like through indica is like the kind of oil is what it's called. It's like really high quality THC because what it does is it allows her in particular to actually rest. If she does not get these kinds of things, she literally will not sleep. We have tried everything. So my wife is, and I will talk about this very lightly. I'll tread lightly on this topic because I don't want to really get into too many personal level things. But let's put it this way. Her dad was a shithead. Her life was in Romania, and I'm sure everyone knows the stories about Romanians and Russians and the abuse that exists there. And so she's had her dad constantly punched her in the head when she was a kid. She was in a skiing accident later on in life. I'm 100% sure she's suffered from multiple concussions in her life, and as a result, she also has chronic sleep issues. So, like, the THC allows her to sleep.
We don't want to talk about my sleep.
All I know is that honestly, one of the biggest things for me helping her out would be for me to reduce my impact on her living, because whenever I get sick, it really stresses her out. She cares a lot about me, so like when I'm really bad, she gets much worse. Like the weight of me on her is a lot, and I don't want to be a weight on her for that kind of stuff. So if I could figure out a way to manage my shit and not have this chronic shit going on with me related to Crohn's, it would make her life so much better. The problem that I have is that I went to a doctor. I made the mistake of going to a Romanian doctor about 3 years ago to try to determine what was going on with my gut, because I literally felt like I was dying. I was having sharp pains in the center of my chest and in the right side of my chest as well. I didn't know what it was, and so I went to get some diagnosis. The doctor said, it's not my heart, your cardiogram looks perfectly good, this is in Romania. So all they did was, they didn't do like an MRI or anything like that. They literally just put one of those like echograms like you get like for childbirth, checked my heart that way, said they didn't see anything, sent me on my way. Then they were like, we're gonna recommend you go to the #1 stomach doctor, and we went to this guy, and literally the appointment was this. They did the thing where they shoved the camera down your throat on the pole, and they didn't endoscopy. They did not put me to sleep for it. I was completely awake the whole time they did that, and it literally felt like I was choking on the longest dick. They didn't put me to sleep. They did not put me to sleep. I felt the whole thing, and honestly, he wasn't just like doing it gently either. He wanted to get in and out in 5 minutes flat. So he literally wiped the thing down with a baby wipe, almost, is basically an alcohol baby wipe. Wiped the thing down after just using it on someone else, and then immediately proceeded to shove that same thing down my throat and got the whole exam done in 5 minutes while he was aggressively pulling it in and out the whole fucking time. And prior to that point, I never had heart palpitations, but after that experience, I'm 100% sure he hit some sort of nerve that whenever that nerve gets triggered from stomach pressure, I get heart palpitations as a result. So, I fucked up. I shouldn't have gone to a doctor in Romania. My wife always warned me, but I was in a really desperate situation with a lot of chronic pain, and I didn't know how to help.
Dude, the pain is overwhelming.
Yeah, it's really overwhelming, and it.
I was down for the count for days. I mean, like literally, it happened so fast. One day, I went to a breakfast restaurant, I was eating food, and literally, I woke up in the morning and I couldn't fucking move off the couch. Like I literally had
Yep.
to get by me. I had to take care of hand and foot because I couldn't move. I could barely talk. I was hurting. I was so fucking sick.
Yeah.
And finally, my parents visited me in Tennessee. I was in Tennessee. They were visiting for my son's graduation. The day I found out I had Crohn's, before I found out I had Crohn's, was on my son's graduation. And so they tried to get me to go and get transferred to like the Tampa, not Tampa, but it was like National Hospital. You know, like the big
Yeah.
they like to move you to. And I was like, well, I can't because my son's graduation. They're like, okay, come back in the morning and we're gonna transfer you to this hospital. So sure enough, the next fucking morning, it was the same way but worse. My dad just freaked out. Or take me to the hospital. There's no explanation. The moment I get to the hospital, I get transferred, and then they do colonoscopy and endoscopy that same day, both at the same time. So I was for that, and then that's when they found out, and it was progressively worse. I'm on I should be on medication. I don't take medication.
You shouldn't take medication, because honestly, that'll make things worse. Honestly, they tell you it helps, but it really just helps with the symptoms. Or sorry, it helps with the symptoms. It doesn't help treat. Yeah. I don't actually believe that. They say that you'll always live with Crohn's, but I actually genuinely don't think that's the case. I think that's poor. I think it's possible to heal. I think that the medical establishment will tell you that it's impossible to heal from it, to keep you in a constant state. Yeah. I actually do think that it's possible to heal from just about every chronic illness, but a lot of it relies on changing, number one, changing your food sources. Number one, actually providing your own food for yourself. So that means like becoming self-sufficient and growing your own crops and growing your own foods, because a lot of the things that most people aren't aware of, and I did cover this a little bit last night when I was talking about it, most people's, like when they go and get their food, the crops that they're actually getting, the water that is feeding those crops is fluoridated. It's full of chemicals and pesticides. Even if they are not using pesticides as an organic listed product, they can still have those contained within them, because the water supply that they're using for a lot of these places aren't actually checked for the purity, because it's just water and crops from local, you know, reservoirs or whatever it is.
Real quick, Matt, let me jump in real quick.
Yeah.
If you guys all go to the body can, C-A-N, the body can, because it's based on the body can heal itself.com. You just put your email in and it automatically shoots you my good and bad food list. Hold on one second.
So, yeah,
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Let me just jump in because I got other things going on the other side. We're about to do a group. No wheat, barley, rye, or oatmeal ever again for the rest of your life. No fried foods, no foods cooked in any oils, no processed meats. And there's a reason why. The nitrates mess up your thyroid, and then you can't regulate your body temperature. I deal with all the digestive issues all day long. If you have a crack down the middle of your tongue, that means that your digestive system's in disarray. The small intestine's supposed to look like a shag rug on the inside, and if it doesn't, it's because you have wheat, barley, rye, and oats in your diet, and you got to get rid of it. That's the main culprit. So that pizza you want to sit and eat, make sure it's gluten-free. And I got to hop on this other side. So, thebodycan.com. Okay, go there and get that list. That's your food Bible.
Randy, we'll have to talk about the nutrition stuff.
Yeah. No, just eat almond crust. Eat an almond crust. It's much better.
Randy, we'll have to talk about the supplements sometime, because I am genuine.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's stuff. I got everybody on them. All the boys are on them. You got to be on. And the Silazat is good, but not good enough. Not even close. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Good luck.
Okay.
Talk to you
All right.
later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
So yeah, I actually don't really eat oats at all. I cut them out. I started having chronic issues with them, so that's not even a thought for me. I haven't had pizza in a long time. I take that back. I had one pizza, but it wasn't actually made from any of the wheats. It was made from chickpeas flour, which was very interesting. And at first I thought it was gonna be shit, but it is honestly one of the best pizzas I've ever had in my entire fucking life. Yeah, I mean, I don't really keep those things in my diet, but it's like anything that's with gluten, I've pretty much cut out, with the exception I do eat. So there's one type of gluten, only one kind of gluten that my body doesn't react to. Like, I literally don't feel sick or ill, and I actually feel pretty good after eating it, which means that it's probably nutritionally decent, and that's one that comes only out of Germany. You have to special order it from Germany. It's German spelled, and it's literally the only one. It's because it's not a so most wheat, most spelt, most grains in general were genetically modified or have been even if it's not like GMOs or anything like that from like lab-based stuff, they have been modernized by straining together and breeding together certain, things over the, last 100 years or so that have taken the ancient grains and all of their supposed weaknesses in terms of like difficulty growing wise, and made them easier to grow, but made the gluten actually something that our bodies can't process or digest. But if you get the ancient grains, and there's only one country that still keeps its ancient grain truly pure, which is Germany, then you're not likely to have any issues. So that's just an interesting little side note. However, getting German spelt in the US is not fucking easy, I'm sure. And truly speaking, she is right. I mean, really cutting those things out from your diet is the easiest way to reduce the inflammation, and then you start flooding your body with the nutrients to heal all of that. And then maybe eventually, once you've healed it enough, you might be able to occasionally sneak one of those things in. Though I probably wouldn't. I mean, once you start cutting these things out of your diet, you don't really miss them.
Grease? That's my favorite.
Grease is your favorite.
Really, like, honestly, I for someone with stomach issues, I am a terrible. Like, I complain all day long about my stomach issues, but then, like, I don't really do anything. I don't do anything about it. I eat Taco Bell, fucking pizza.
Taco Bell, pepperoni.
See, I literally can't afford to do any of it because, like I said, I get put into states of anemia, and I am literally hospitalized if I eat anything that puts me to an extreme because it's an immediate pressure on my heart. It's like literally I can't breathe. It gets that extreme, and so like I'm not even given a choice. It's like you either don't eat it and live kind of moderately okay. Yeah, it sucks. You're not eating like 80% of the foods that everyone else is eating. But then you're not going around chronically in pain all the fucking time. Or you eat it and then you fucking get the super triggers. Like I get triggered. I definitely get triggers like I mentioned before, even just drinking water and shit can trigger it. But those triggers will last maybe a couple of days and you'll just have flare-ups. Whereas like if I eat the super triggers, that shit will put me bed rest for 2 to 3 weeks before I'm fully recovered. So I don't really have a choice. I don't want to be in bed for 2 to 3 weeks from eating something. My mind, I've literally already made the mental decision that mobility and movement and being able to enjoy life is far outweighs any momentary pleasure that I'll get from having food. I think the worst side effect about Crohn's that no one ever talks about is that it immediately, like if you're, so you wouldn't know this, but you probably have it from the feminine side of stuff, but from the masculine side of stuff, and actually DeVoe, you might actually know this. You might actually personally know this. It's an immediate toll on your testosterone levels. Like, it's an immediate toll. Like, immediately, all desire for, like, sex, libido, all that kind of shit, straight out the fucking window. Because your body's literally just in a state of, like, it's either survive, or you don't, and you're just you don't get any of the other joys. You get one or the other. That's it. You literally get to have joy with every day of life, or you get sex. And that's literally it. That sucks. There's a balance to be struck with that, obviously. I'm not gonna take sex out of my life, but
By the way, I eat pizza all the time. It's gluten-free. The almond crust pizza is insanely delish.
I was just telling them that I found this amazing chickpea flour one.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally the best thing I've ever had in my entire life, pizza-wise, and I've had regular pizzas for most of my life, and this one was way better than that. Were you still listening to us this whole time?
Well, not really.
Oh, okay.
I'm in a group, but I'm gonna take the mic off again, so I'll let you guys talk.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you in terms of, like, you know, cutting out the foods. It's like one of those things, you'll have to make the decision, like, whether or not you want to have pain, and I guess it also depends on how long the pain lasts for you as well. Like, for me, it lasts for weeks, so it's an easy decision. Like, weeks of pain, or 1 day of, like, pleasure food. Easy decision. I will fucking or sorry, yeah, basically weeks of pain with 1 day of pleasure food, or maybe occasionally having minor flare-ups, but being able to live life and just do everything else. Easy decision for me. Easy fucking decision. All day long. Movement and life takes priority over food all day.
Oh no. I like food.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a foodie. My favorite food is Indian food. Unfortunately, I can't eat most of it. But if I were given the choice for a last meal, and I knew I was gonna die, you could be damn sure I'll be eating myself to death. They won't even get me to the fucking... They won't even get me to anything else. I'll literally just be eating my way to death. If I was given a choice, but...
You allowed to eat white rice then, or no?
So you can actually find non-gluttonous white rice. It's harder to do. But here's the thing about rice. Rice is actually not in a good state right now in terms of like global food supply. The vast majority of it is actually coming from 3 countries that have really, really poor control over food supply, like management in general. So a lot of that stuff actually comes with a lot of high toxicity and a lot of stuff that you don't want in it. And actually, if you're not really fucking careful, you could literally be eating plastic. There are some malicious individuals out there that have replaced rice for white plastic in general, like literal plastic.
Yeah.
So rice is actually, if you can find a good source of like quality rice, rice is good. But rice is so heavily polluted right now that it is a high avoid. Like your best bet, honestly and truly speaking, is to eat mostly wild hunted meats, to self-raise most vegetables and crops yourself, and if you can't do that, at least find a source where you know how they're either one, at least watering their supply and managing their soil, or B, they are, they might, some farms actually will import from other farms, and they know where their sources are coming, they're doing. So, I mean, really, if we're talking about healing your gut, then these are the things that you have to do. And I know what I have to do. It's not even a question of not knowing. I know what I have to do. The problem is that it's a lot harder to do those things where I am than it is in... It's like, if I was in the US, managing this shit would be a lot fucking easier because I would be able to set up a lot of stuff. Like, they have all these little laws here in Europe that the US doesn't have. For example, like, in Switzerland, for example, you're not allowed to grow your own crops.
What?
Yeah, you're not allowed to grow your own crops. Only farms are allowed to grow their own food. Yeah.
Sounds like some baloney.
They have some, well, you want to know real baloney? Real baloney is that this winter, they're not allowed to have their thermostat go over the 19 degrees. If they do, they will be arrested and they can face up to 3 years in prison for that.
What?
Yep, not even joking. It's not even a joke. It's a legit thing. How fucking crazy is that? So, yeah, no, it's just the strict government regulation in this country is getting absurdly out of control. Now, granted, if I were to buy a house in all of Europe, it would probably be in France, because France, in terms of food stuff, they are the most lenient. And you can buy a lot of farmland here for fairly cheap. Like, you can buy one of those nice French countryside mansion-sized houses for under 250,000 euros. So, if I were with a lot of money, I think French countryside would be, in Europe anyway, would be where I set up. If I had a choice of actually ultimately setting up where I would live, probably Colorado. Probably as close to spring source water as I can in the mountains. And growing my own crops on an aquaponics / hydroponic system. Yeah, I mean, obviously, all the big money around the world is trying to kill humanity. They want global population reduction, not because humanity is overpopulated, not because we're using all the resources and anything else. It's an efficiency issue. All of the resource stuff is not because we're overpopulated. It's because they purposefully make everything inefficient to make it seem like humanity can't manage itself. It's all a fucking game. If they gave the kind of things that we need in order to manage that kind of stuff, we wouldn't have that issue. Everyone would. They need to depopulate the planet because it's getting out of their control. If there's more of us than there is of them that are able to control us, then we actually stand a chance of overpowering them and moving them from goal. And that they can't fucking have that. So the only way that they can do that is to convince everyone else that there's a population issue. And that's why everyone thinks. Everyone always thinks we need to reduce the population. Everyone is always thinking the same thing. We can't manage the people because they've been propagandized into believing that. It's not the case, but they believe it.
Sorry, my wife likes leaving mic off and mic on, not muted.
No, it's all good. Yeah, I know, Devo. I know. Yeah, Devo. No, I'm sure Norfolk, Ontario, Canada is probably pretty good too. I'm sure that they probably have a pretty wild, water in areas. The main reason why I picked Colorado is just because I know that the spring water is less likely to be tampered with. It's not like coming from something that's like a reservoir or something like that. It's literally like below mountains, and you can create wells and shit in that area and dredge up most of the water that comes from the mountains. So you're less likely to get like tainted crops and tainted everything there. So I honestly, if it were me, I would be setting up fucking, most likely, when I get my life and shit sorted out, my plan is to return back to the US and buy some sort of like ranch farm like land, Colorado, and set up my own stable place to grow my own foods and shit.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to.
Could you build a deep-ass moat around a spring? I mean, you could. I don't know if I would, but you could, for sure. We'll see what happens over the next few months. There's going to be a lot of crazy shit that's going to be starting to happen around the world. So we're going to see if shit starts to get like really crazy. It could present opportunities that could be taken advantage of. So Oh, yeah. You could, okay, yeah. In that regard, yes, Devo, you could actually create a moat for a lot of water. And there's actually ways that you can actually create like a field that would actually utilize spring water very efficiently. Move the nutrition throughout the soil. You can actually do that if you know, take the time and invest in it. Most farming is actually done for, you know, mass production for getting the food onto the shelves. But if you actually take the time and grow it for yourself and put the time and care into it, you actually can create a pretty self-sufficient, self-sustainable crop area. Yeah, you definitely could irrigate rice efficiently with a spring. Rice is an interesting one to grow yourself. It can be tricky, but at the same time, if you can manage it, it can be really, really good for you. I think personally, I probably would give a go to try to grow my own rice, but definitely consider it.
Huh?
By the way, Blood, don't mind me while I'm talking, but I'm a streamer, so
I know. I figured.
no. I did find a 10-man, but we'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, I couldn't find us the tanks.
It's all good. It's all good.
So this is Wrath of the Lich King Classic. We're playing Classic, so this is actually like going back multiple years. This one. This is the one that keeps wiping the raids. Oh. Okay, I will turn on that should be better now. Hopefully it's better now. Oh.
It's too far away. That smells radiant. I'm out of range.
So we're doing Nax Ramus. Classic Wrath of the Lich King. I was thinking to play something else. Or just leveling up my hunter.
Get the hunter.
Yeah.
Or yeah, because I got my DK almost to 60.
Oh yeah, I'm not anywhere near you. I just started him.
I know, I checked your stream earlier and saw you were streaming yesterday for 3 hours. I think you get to like level 8.
Yeah, I'm actually at level 14, but what I'm gonna do is during the weekdays when I'm at work, I literally am just answering sales calls and shit and calling out, and it's literally like brain dead fucking communication. It doesn't take me much to do, so I'm just gonna grind up another character during the day while I'm at work, and then well, on the weekends try to raid.
Right.
And then starting in November, I'm gonna be playing DMZ a lot.
They're on some fucking recruitment too.
Yeah, I should. I can. I think I'm an officer, right? I should. I'll
We
find-
start recruiting people, but we need to get a better time other than the weekends, because everybody who's asked me what times I tell them, they're like, well, I'd rather do it on the weekdays.
Yeah, so what we can do, if we can find multiple core groups, we can create some weekdays ones and weekend ones. Oh. So that we have multiple groups going, and then, you know, if we get progressed far enough, maybe, just maybe, we can do 25-man Nax.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah. I'd like to, so we don't have to fucking leave anybody out that wants to go.
I think, honestly, I think if we were doing scheduling for, or we had enough groups and we had enough geared people and we all wanted to do, like, you know, 5-man Nax, I'm sure we can get the group, the boys, everyone, even Sam, to go. Because then you're actually organizing the fun raids. I actually think 25-man raids are more fun than the 10, and also they're easier.
Yeah.
Like the 10-man.
25s are definitely easier.
What's that?
So 25s are definitely a lot easier.
Yeah, 25-mans are way easy. Less weight falls on any one individual. Like, you can lose 3 or 4 people, and you'll still be fine. But in 10-mans, that's not the case. You lose 1 or 2, that raid's pretty much over.
Yeah. No. It's supposed to be easier, but I think it's a lot harder.
Nah, it's definitely a lot harder. And it's easier to organize up front. It's definitely easier to get, like, people in. But in terms of completing and accomplishing, it is much harder. I gotta take some Sheila shit here.
Man, did you say you've been watching House of Dragons?
I watched it up until they changed the actors for the age move forward. Hmm?
It's good. You're missing it.
That one episode really turned me off, gotta be honest.
Which one?
The one where they had replaced the main actors that were there for, you know, 4 episodes, 5 episodes, into like 2 different actors altogether.
Start liking, and then they bring somebody new in.
Yeah, I was okay with the other ones. I wouldn't say I liked them. I was okay with it.
Well, you're used to them.
Yeah, I was used to them. I was used to that, and so instead of going with like prosthetics and showing them aged that way, they chose to just outright replace the actors.
Yeah.
That felt a little weird.
It's weird, but like there's only one that actually kind of looks similar. Rhaenyra or whoever. Her character looked completely different.
Yeah, I was gonna say she didn't look anything like her predecessor. Like I could definitely see that her husband, the guy that a husband that she had, I forget his name. Top of my head, 'cause I stopped watching. I lost interest after that. They definitely did their best to kind of make him look, but yeah, no, I don't know. I just lost interest in that flop forward.
It's the last episode tonight, though. They got a lot. Everybody's the same, other than those two, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. I actually think the Ring of Powers is a better show, though.
Really?
Yeah, much better.
You need background more to understand what's going on.
What, with House of Dragons?
No, with
Oh, no. I mean, have you watched the original Lord of the Rings?
I have, but just per se, my wife hasn't.
I would definitely say you're better off watching the original movies with her first before you watch it. Just so there's some connection. Small.
Right.
Doesn't need to be grand. Just a little bit.
She liked the Hobbit movies.
If she liked the Hobbit movies, then you already have a precursor. Because he picks up the ring.
Yeah.
He picks up the ring, so you already have a small precursor. The only thing you don't have is the slight backstory of why Saruman was so vicious and evil. But this first episode, or the last episode of season 1 of the Ring of Powers, actually was pretty alright, and it goes into the kind of game that Sauron played before taking power. Very interesting. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna even spoil who Sauron is, and I'm not gonna spoil who one of the other potential people from, or any of the characters. I mean, obviously you know Galadriel's in there because she's an elf, and obviously you know Elrond's in there. But outside of that, I won't spoil anything else as to potentials. I think if you're paying attention to shit, you'll know who's who. Alright, so this raid group did what our group couldn't.
What do you mean?
They just downed Patchwork.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Yep. Honestly, I think that if those two hadn't just ditched out, I think we would have had it on the second attempt.
For sure. Like, it was literally so fucking close. I think one of them just died and that was it.
Yep.
It wasn't an issue, nothing like that.
No, and honestly, I mean, obviously the healing at the end was suffering because Paladin was overhealing a little bit. Just a little bit.
I don't know. I need to get a different DPS one. I always can't remember which one I used to use.
Which one are you using now?
Which one am I using right now?
I'm using Details.
I think that's what I'm using too. I used to use a different one though.
DPS meter was the old school. What do I need on a bosses? I need to Oh, the helmet.
Was it done?
Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, 10-man Nax. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that damnation. One thing I Nax. I already have. Oh, I don't have Hammer of the. That would be pretty. Kill. Have Embrace of the Spider. Don't need that. Ring of the Fated from Nock. Signet of the Malevolent. Gothic. There are some. Yes. I don't need it. See what. How's Rachel been, by the way, DeVoe? How's she doing? I haven't heard from her in forever. Hope she's doing good. Also, what's going on tonight, Rebecca? Hope you're having a great.
Man, you gonna fight?
What's that?
You fighting something right now?
Not yet. No, not right now.
Put your stream on in disc.
Oh, sure.
I wanna watch.
Are you leveling up your DK?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
We're on. We downed what's his face, so we're gonna. Can't remember.
They cheated, baby. They beat Patchwork on first try.
Yeah, but then our tank disconnected and he hasn't come back yet.
So you ended up finding people?
We're probably gonna down this boss right now. We only need one tank to do it. So.
He went and joined a different group.
Yeah, I joined a different one. We couldn't find anyone like the 2 tanks, so I just figured I'd find do the looking for.
Right.
I would do that for you, by the way. It's just finding 2 tanks is a pain in the fucking ass. Oh shit, my totems are gonna act.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Tank just decided to aggro. Oh, good.
Oh baby.
Run out.
It's okay.
Charging.
You're my rack. Shit, I fucked up.
Charging. Charging.
Oh my lordy. Okay.
Oh my god, that chicken was so good.
Charging. Vegetables ready. Charging. Charging.
Where is this one? Here.
Alright. Salted off the peppermint garlic. About that cow into the kitchen. Lauren dumps her whole cup of red juice all over the counter.
Awesome.
What the hell is happening right now?
I had no idea.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
I can't help but just laugh like a crazy at this point.
Oh
It's
my
too far
lordy,
away.
babe.
No, we one tanked that boss. That was enough.
There you go. Wow, fucking love that chicken. So good. I don't know what you do, baby. But you make it perfect.
Oh, thank you. I know it's pretty quick to cook too. Don't forget we still have those hassle. Those are gonna take like 40 more minutes though.
Yeah, I'm down for those. Oh. God damn, I just spilled his Dr. Pepper on my lap. Yeah, just kidding. I spilled a drop.
I haven't had Dr. Pepper and
6 months.
for 13 years.
What?
I haven't had Dr. Pepper in 13 years.
Ah.
Well, 10 years. I haven't lived in the US, so it's not a very common drink outside of the US.
What do they drink? Coke?
Fanta.
Fanta, really?
Fanta's probably the #1 thing.
Orange Fanta?
Yep. Orange Fanta. Don't you want the Fanta? And then I don't know. They have other things here. They have their own national stuff, but no Dr. Pepper.
Where is Coke wine?
Everywhere.
Oh, okay. So in your travels drinking Coke?
Yeah, everyone drinks fucking Coke. Everyone drinks it.
What do
Especially
you drink Dr. Pepper?
drinks Dr. Pepper. No.
Fucking insane.
I mean, truthfully speaking, my favorite soda will always be birch beer. Yeah. You've never heard of birch beer? That might be a northeast thing.
Is it like fucking ginger ale or something?
Nope. It's like root beer, but made with birch trees, so it's a bit woodier in flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in like Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts, Rhode Island area, they have things known as like birch beer float, like that. Literally just, I said like root beer, but root beer.
Let's see.
Pasta salad? I'm fucking banging. Damn, so it's like a month here now, isn't it?
30. Yeah.
Do you work?
Yeah. I mean, I work for, yeah. My time schedule starts at like 2:30 p.m. For them, it's like 8:30 a.m. So I'm always saying good morning to them, but it's really afternoon. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty chill. I get done at around 11:30 p.m. my time.
Nice. What does your wife do for work?
She doesn't work because of her chronic illness, so
Nice.
it's all on me.
Yeah. I love staying home. I can't go a lot. Now that I work fucking 40 hours a week, I wish I was a stay-at-home mom again. I appreciate times with the kids and cleaning my house and just making food.
I mean, I wish that society actually made it easier for women to stay home with their kids. I actually think it's better. Not, trying to put women into a category like that would make feminists upset, but I actually think it's better for children to have their at least one parent so that they're getting proper care and being raised properly. Society's being so focused on like the career for everyone that children are growing up in really fucked up situations where they're not getting the kind of care and attention they need, and it's making the world an emotionally devoid place that actually.
Giant said,
No way.
he just wrote me randomly. He's like, tell Jared he deserves $1 million, and tell your family too. Because they're 1 in a million.
What the hell? Hey,
You're-
God.
Yeah, like,
What?
I don't know.
I'm out of range. You are too late.
That's so
Oh, that's crazy. Water elementals you can't kick because your fucking kick is a frost attack. That's insane. And they're immune to frost.
Oh my gosh, he will not get that chunky. We can't let her. Alright, okay.
Yeah, this fucking Path of Frost is so dope.
That's a props.
Yeah. So nice being able to walk on water freely.
It's such a time saver.
That sucks because I want to just play my rogue for content and shit, but don't have any fucking don't have any tanks. No DPS them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Maybe I'll just do the ladder and just go fucking find us some tanks and shit. People who actually.
What are you gonna do?
Go recruit some tanks and see
Oh.
what me. Because I know I'm just not gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna be like, well, I wanna play my rogue. They'll be like, well, we need a tank. And I'm like, well, fine. And then I'm gonna be fucking butthurt about it.
I mean, if we can get some tanks for. We need, technically speaking, in the guild, we should have 4 active, so we, 5-man content, possible.
We got, I mean, dude, homeboy, I don't know. Came in clutch today.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Spam world chat, I guess.
Yeah, Flo's OP. He's a good leader. Everything out. I mean, every firewall that hit, everything he was on.
danger. Danger, danger.
Actually, at all. Full fight.
Danger, danger.
Oh yeah, I have stuff in there, baby. Because you tell on her all the time? Okay, I don't know what to tell you guys. You guys do it to yourselves. You both fucking tattletale on each other. You need to make this a lesson then to stop tattletaling, and she'll stop tattletaling on you. No, you haven't. You instantly tell the moment that you find out anything about her. For what? She's still. That's enough to tell? I'm confused then. I don't know.
That you wouldn't be opposed to raiding during the week, right?
No, I do it all the time. I do 25 mans during the week, so
Like if we set one up to like 7 to 10 or something.
Oh, from now? Like 7 p.m. to 10?
Yeah.
That'd be rough for me. That's putting me to 5 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell me.
You need to hurry up and move back.
These kids are so funny. They tattletale on each other, get each other in trouble, and then we cry. I don't know how to explain it. It's fine. Help, babe. Help. I don't. What do I even say? It's so undoing.
Punch him, baby.
But I want them to understand that arguing with me isn't going to get their point across. Arguing with me isn't going to. I understand talking and trying to talk to somebody. Hey, you might have yesterday and I didn't tattletale. I don't know then. It's on you guys. Stop tattletaling on
Where
each
to
other.
go? What to do? So many
Or
choices.
they can just not eat in their rooms.
Or yeah, well, that works too. I mean, just like,
And they actually listen.
yeah.
That was a really, I don't know if you were watching the whole thing, but that was a very smooth.
Oh no, I didn't fucking turn it on yet. Sorry, man.
Oh, it's all good. They literally cleared the whole wing. Cleared all of the hard patchwork. So now that the second hardest wing is out of the way, I mean, really, it'd be pretty much easy up until Horseman. Yeah, I mean, if you made that time starting at like, you're on East Coast time, right?
Yeah. So the time thing's not really. I'm trying to.
6:30
Make it-
p.m. Like 6:30 p.m. 7:30 is a little bit late because then it'll push. I mean,
7.
what's that?
I wouldn't mind doing it from like 6 to fucking.
I mean, if we could do 6 or
Fine.
6:30, then I will be able to definitely. 7 is a bit late. I'm telling you that now because until we get everyone, at least our one of our new main healers, Miami, cleared, or our healers in general in a good place where they can actually cover shit, and we have 2 good tanks that are decently geared. We may face like 3.5-hour raids, and like this one, I can already tell you right now, is probably going to be a 2-hour raid. We'll be done and out of here probably by 3. Maybe 3:38 latest.
I need to see because I think the only one. I asked Turd Wrangler. He said he's got like he's on schedules for work, so he goes. He can't do anything from Thursday to Saturday, but if we want, I think that's just for next week or this upcoming week. But if we want Wednesday and Thursday, I wouldn't be opposed to 6, but it just depends because if we're gonna have Dalton, he's gonna need time to get home and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's Central Time, so he's 5. Oh, he wants to do 25 man, and he wants to do them during the week, not no.
If we can get a 25 man, like a guild run 25 man during the weekdays, I'd be down for that, but I am also, it's a little bit different for me, because like 25 mans, it's easier for me to run when I'm at work. I just run them, usually when I'm at work, because someone will run them like on a Friday morning or something like that. I'll find a pretty decent group doing that, and I'll just get it done in like 3 hours while I'm at work. But
Right.
if the guild is gonna do something, I can reserve myself for the guild as long as it's not too late. Okay.
Do it like that. That way we can make mistakes and we don't have people just fucking leaving out of nowhere while we're trying to
Right.
learn the fucking raids and shit. And that way everybody in the fucking guild can actually participate. Justin said you don't care either. So
Hmm?
the only one. So Justin said he doesn't care if we switch the times up to the weekdays either.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
I don't even fucking wrote me back at all today. Dawn ain't wrote me back at all for the last like 3 days. Hey Harold.
My big thing is, you know, I'm trying to do whatever I can during the weekdays, but I can honestly say that once DMZ drops Call of Duty, it'll be hard to get me to do weekday stuff. I will be spending a lot of time streaming. Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, you don't know what DMZ is? Okay, it's Call of Duty's answer to Tarkov.
Oh yeah. I gotcha.
And honestly, I was watching previews of it, and based on what I'm hearing, I think it's gonna literally crush Tarkov. It's gonna be that much better than Tarkov.
Yeah.
So Tarkov was kind of like my go-to game for the longest time. That's not saying I'm not playing WoW anymore. It just means that my focus up until Uldar will probably shift to.
Yeah, when are they gonna release the next?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Truly speaking, I know that they're gonna try to get a full year out of this. I know they're gonna try to get a full year out of this before board. It's like 1 year before they put new expansions out, right? Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna try to milk this, get the fucking full year out of it.
They're gonna lose people in the meantime while they do that shit.
Yep, probably.
Says they released Lich King November 13th, 2008, and Uldor dropped April 15th. So is that 7 months?
But I don't think they'll wait 7 months. I don't think they'll wait 7 months. That's too long. I think we'll see somewhere probably December.
Yeah, it should be.
Late November, December that we'll see Uldar drop. I don't think they'll wait the full fucking.
Saying about will probably be about 4 months, so it might be like January. But holy shit, bro! Like everybody's almost done with all this shit, and there's no other difficulties to run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the problem that Classic runs into is that, you know, the reason why Classic was difficult first time around is because no one knew how to do shit for the longest fucking time, and a lot of time was spent figuring shit out.
Yeah.
We don't need that anymore. We figured shit out. We know. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. No, Matt, you're gonna start playing my shit during the week, so I can get me in a 25 man. You ever played a rogue before?
I heard you, but I had to step away for a minute. I have not actually played a rogue, at least not in top level play.
You want to?
Interesting. I mean, I could try to relearn it. Suppose.
It's not very hard. Especially because combat and assassination don't require you to use any stealth openers. You literally just go in with ambush, slice and dice, and then envenom the whole fight. Click like 2 other things, and that's it. And you do like thousands of damage
Interesting.
compared to me trying to play sub, which is like literally never coming off a global cooldown.
Are you asking me to run you some 25 mans? Is that where you're going with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once I get my character run through like a 25 man max, 25 man of all the content, I really don't do very much. I mean, obviously I'm going to try to level my hunter, but 25 man max is a 3-hour raid. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be fine. I would have to, like I said, I'd have to relearn a little bit. Can't promise I won't get kicked from the first group I'm in. But, I'm the best. Huh?
So it wasn't mad at me. I haven't done a single 25 man for these last fucking few weeks.
You haven't found a group to do it, or you just...
No, I haven't.
Huh.
I'm not get declined for some reason.
Is it your gear?
I doubt it, because I'm fucking 37.75 right now.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's my face.
No, I don't think it would be that either. I mean, could just be there's a lot of, like, druids that like that this expansion, noticed.
Yeah, plus DKs, and they've grouped druids, mages, rogues, and DKs all into
Yeah.
one slot.
Dev, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Nice. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to trying. Why the fuck not? I'll definitely be trying to get my hunter up, though, and gearing him up and doing some raids, because I, truly speaking, will, once I have my shaman, like, 2 or 3 more pieces, I really won't have much to play him. I'm like helping the guild out.
Right. I don't know, I just want to get fucking 4K. 4K gear score like everybody else is right now.
Am I at 4K yet? Not quite. Almost. 3882. But a lot of that's weighted on my weapon. Absent or lackish. I'm actually using a offhand. Autolo, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Welcome back.
Too far away.
Give Dev a crate. I did. I think crate's not.
Baby, you want to get on so we do some heroics so we can at least get some fucking. Get you some more DPS gear.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
definitely do that. What you need to do, what she should get. What is she's a mage, right?
No.
not across the UK.
Oh, the DK. Never mind. I know nothing about DKs, so don't listen to me. I was gonna make a recommendation to go get the trinket from Violet Hold, but that's sarcastic. So
Yeah, I got her fucking pre-best in slot fucking trinkets and like half her gear yesterday in about 3 hours.
nice.
It was actually surprisingly fast. Everything was dropping and everybody's already got all their.
God, yeah, it was like you got me geared up. It felt like dead ass in like 2 hours.
That's what I'm hoping is gonna be when I get my hunter up to 78 that I'll run through this shit. Most everyone will have the stuff, and I'll just quickly gear it up, or someone will invite me in low tier gear straight into a 25-man axe and be like, well. And also I'll just be making extra gold.
Well, if we had a fucking guild group that was playing, we could do that.
Yeah. Well, the guild needs a hunter. We actually legitimately need one hunter. And there may be some fights that I would be willing to jump off my shaman. Just if we needed the hunter for whatever reason. Like for example,
You won't have Nick fucking micromanaging you and your totems.
yeah, that too.
Totems?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking laughing. It's so fucking funny. Well, obviously this is Matt's fault because he didn't drop his fucking grounding totem.
Yeah.
Let me know when we have a full group. I just gotta test out these mods, make sure they work really quick. It'll
Sure,
take me a
baby.
few minutes.
I need a charger that actually fucking works. Oh, I see that. Good. If it still works, I don't know. Yeah, I let everybody use it and then it goes to shit normally in about a week.
2,
Got kids ripping it out of the fucking walls.
Man, I cracked my phone screen this week. I have to.
Did you?
Yeah, I cracked it. It was a Samsung Galaxy S20.
target change.
Not the expensive one, like the lower end cheap one that you can get. Something, yeah, yeah, it's like that. It's something like that. And I dropped this phone legit maybe like 40, 50 times, even on like hard cement, literally nothing, no crack. I just dropped it, like 3 days ago. It slid out of my pocket while I was sitting down in a chair and hit the wooden floor, and it hit the corner just the perfect way, cracked the screen.
Target change.
I don't usually break my phones. This is actually maybe the third screen I've ever cracked in my life with phones.
Full group.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm good at getting people. I fucking hate leading shit.
I don't mind leading. If you get the guilds leaded up, I will do all the talking. I will do the boss explanation. I think like I said, I think we would have had shit. It's just two fucking tanks happen to be together.
Yeah.
Second time we would have had it for sure. It wasn't easy. I think what I would have done to help is give Miami and the other healer a mana potion, which would have helped them manage.
Good.
Hmm?
I said, well, good, Matt. I'll start another 25 man this week, and then I'll have you lead it. Because I got a 25. I put together a 25 man. What was it, Friday night? But
Target change.
yeah, I don't know. And I just got like super fucking froze up with anxiety, and I couldn't talk. Like, I was trying to get Justin and fucking Ricky to come over, but for some reason Ricky didn't want to fucking come talk to the other tanks. I'm like, why?
It's not that he didn't want to talk to tanks. He just doesn't like being in discords with like a bunch of random people. It's just he's not really down with that.
I don't know. I would have been able to talk probably better if they were all there. But 23 strangers, you know.
I think talking to strangers, I'm able to talk to strangers more than I'm able to talk to like guys. I feel like it's much easier because I know that I'm never gonna probably talk to some people again. I don't care what I say or how I say it.
Well, that's the thing though, is that you gotta watch what you say, because you get like one person, it could be like a snowball effect. You know, one guy leaves and then fucking 10 of them leave. You know, like they did the other night.
I'm not talking about cursing them out or anything like that.
Oh, I know, but just like keeping them fucking their spirits high and like.
I tried, but it was hard. And then, you know, they're asking me fucking questions. And I don't know jack shit at all. And then
I
I'm
don't know nothing about the tanking. I don't know nothing. I know that, you know, I know what I gotta do. That's it.
yeah.
I
Nothing
know
about the healers gotta do. Like what the hell they were even talking about? Like,
I know most of the fights in here and how to explain them. I used to be a raid leader for Wrath of the Lich King, so this was like 14 years ago. And obviously, I'm a streamer too, so I'm always talking to people all day long, talking,
Right.
communicating. It's second nature at this point. My job is sales. Like, if I can't fucking talk and communicate, I might as well not be doing sales for fuck's sake.
well, good, because I'm gonna do a 25 man this week. We'll
See,
do it Wednesday and Thursday.
What I
you know?
need, what I would love, is someone to, when I'm not playing during my off time, to grind up my hunter, so I can have the hunter to run in and do shit. I don't like. There's some days in the week, like I'm definitely gonna grind him during the day, like when I'm not doing raids and shit. But if I can get him up high enough level quick enough, then technically speaking, I'll be able to do 225 mans per week and really help out every way.
Good. Save your shaman this week, and we'll do a test run Tuesday.
All right, and I don't
Do a
mind.
test run Tuesday.
Although I
can
will
get-
say, here's the thing. So it depends on what time you do it. Again, if you do it in the evening, I don't mind. Like if you do it at like 6:30, 7. No, definitely no later than 6:37. You can get the group together. That's fine. I can't do it during the day though. That's another given, because I can't be I can't raid lead during the day.
Hang on, baby. Come here. Help me summon this guy. Oh, I was. I didn't, oh, the pally made it. Okay. I didn't know if he does or not. Yeah, that's fine, man. We're gonna, like I said, it'll probably be around. We'll try it at 6:30, and then we'll see if Dalton wants to come. Ricky should be available, right?
Can't imagine why he wouldn't be.
Yeah, everybody should be on by then. They normally are. The only one who wouldn't be able to join us during weekday raids would be
Damn. Doesn't play.
well, Sam's not gonna play. I kind of already suspected that was what he was gonna do again, because he's done this in every expansion we played together. He plays for about a week, gets max level, then it gets to going to get gear and shit, and then he doesn't play, and then he'll come in at the end and play again, like get ready for the next one.
Well, that doesn't make much sense. Why bother? You must know the good shit. The middle stuff is the reason to play.
he's normally pretty good at fucking, you know, playing, which sucks too, because he's a good player. What the fuck? Why am I dying?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't mind talking. I don't mind leading raids. I don't mind doing any of that kind of shit. So, if you want to try it on Tuesday, we could try it on Tuesday. If we don't, if we don't get a 25-man like going in forums in a successful way by no later than Friday morning, it will probably end up. Sorry, me.
Right. That's fine. We'll try it. No, I'm down. I'm down. Because I'll tell Justin we're going to run it Tuesday then.
Justin's also pretty good at helping explain shit, so if I miss some backing, I don't mind leading.
So 6:30 Tuesday.
Sure.
Okay.
I will make a note later before I get off.
5, 4, 3.
Your life is
People can try to.
I was trying to make them like
rise and fight once
some
more.
docket notes and shit where people can like apply in like a channel and then they'll save it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Relax.
Soldiers, rise and fight once more.
I know something's up. I'm number 1 DPS on my shaman here.
Relax.
Someone's not pulling it.
Kill ads.
Charging.
Kill ads. Kill ads.
That's a tank ring.
Killads.
I will serve the master in death.
What's that combined toxin shit? Yeah, lower gear score than me and not fucking damaging me somehow.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is your like? I looked at his damage. It kept saying combined toxins. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah.
Ready.
Lord, me.
Recharging.
Oh my god, it fucking pulled me. It pulled the whole fucking captain here. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's wrong. No, you're not. Oh. No problem,
My
man.
fault.
Oh, it wasn't.
No control over that one.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. with oh, nice.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I can't cast that yet. Let's
Everybody's picking on you today, baby. Raid boss or the dungeon boss. See, he's back on you again. Fuck uses nail. The arrow. I don't need it. I don't need it. How the fuck is this guy out DPSing me? Shittier gear. Gotta be, cause like it might be because I don't have a lot of crit.
Can you bring me one of those water bottles by chance?
It's too far away.
You put your
Oh, this dude fucking DPSing. Out DPSing. How many times has that thing fallen?
Oh my god. How did I stood there because I fucking was looking at you. We're switching. We're switching. Location. You're coming for a night. And I'm going in there for a night.
Deal. We'll just transfer to the room.
Okay, why don't you get an outfit ready for school tomorrow?
Five, four, three.
You already didn't step out of the missiles coming down and got nuked.
We all released.
Yeah. Flying down the hole.
Charging. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, there's a hole in the ground and drop down. That's where your body was the other night when I was trying to get you to come to. Turn. Don't go south. Hole in the ground. Hey, so this is the same song all night. Old enough to this. Yeah, that. When you come down, look at that. When you come down, hug the wall. Come down the steps. These steps right here, Goober, turn, 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 turn. Oops. Wait. Oh my god. You gotta fight him. my thing on you. Tell me if you get this res. Nothing?
That smoke isn't ready yet. I can't. That smoke isn't ready yet. I'm out of range.
Oh, I'm getting cold. Hey, you're gonna have to wait until I tell you to walk down.
No, it's not that. I am distracted as fuck right now. Every single time I get every time I'm pulling.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, we'll focus real quick so we get past that part.
yeah, okay. Once everyone else gets you got it.
Yeah, no, it's me now.
No, it wasn't even us to begin with that started this whole fucking problem. This problem wouldn't even have occurred if people weren't fucking idiots. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Come down, just wait.
Yes, I know. I like literally am fucking hyper focused on those steps. I swear.
If you come down right now, you're good.
Okay, well, I'm nowhere near close to you, so I don't have that ability. But I will be there soon, I promise. I am on my way.
By the time you get, just wait. You're just gonna have to wait, because they're...
I am right here at
You
the
have
top
to
of the
wait.
stairs, and I'm not moving.
They're gonna circle back around.
And I have to just, like, slide past them?
Yeah, we're gonna walk past them like we did last time. Alright, get ready. Okay. Let's go.
I'm running. I'm running. Ah, scared. Alright, see? I can do it.
I know you can. We got a long fucking walk ahead of us.
We got an adventure. I'm probably gonna take a break off WoW tomorrow though. Not be on this shit
Fine.
all fucking day and
You're
night.
not gonna be on Tuesday. All day and night, baby. We played 2 days this week, and that was it.
I literally never said 4 or 5 days. I just said I've been on all day and night today. What does that have to do with anything?
That's not what you said, but okay.
Yes, it is. It is literally word for word what I said. All I understand is I just wanted to take a little break tomorrow. I don't care if I've been on 12 hours, 1 hour, 15 hours, 4 days. I don't care. I just wanted to not be on the computer tomorrow. On anything, that is. Sims included.
Careful when you walk out. Don't jump off the ledge. There's pets. Walk down the stairs.
Okay, I'm just looking. I'm literally just looking.
Follow where I'm going.
I can't. You're too fast. You got me.
Shouldn't. Don't have any extra movement speed.
And this is with my undead presence on now too.
I guess I do have 15%.
I don't know if my heart can
The
handle
first
it.
kill goes to me. Anyone
Dragon
care to
Tech,
wager?
baby. What are we doing?
Doing dungeons till it comes out.
What do you mean? It doesn't come out at like 8 o'clock our time?
No.
It's at 9.
Save all your cooldowns right now. All of us are.
Oh, okay. You just have to play Augur then.
Yeah.
Go ahead, like, you can collaborate first. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Ooh, I'm dying.
Oh, I insanity again. Fucking dying this.
I need to get closer.
I could say my death strike.
Yeah. Boots, but oh, yeah, if you ain't got nothing else, take them. They say they're enough great, I would grab them. They probably stay there. And yeah.
I don't know. Should I need on him or no?
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
If you need them, yeah.
I could definitely use him for my thing.
Don't forget to burn their corpse.
Up here, right?
Yep. Spiteful. Spiteful is a healer. Careful. There's Alliance here. Oh, they have a healer. Nope. They have a healer. We don't no more. Alright, let's do Azjol Narub.
As
Azjol Yanub. Yep. Tank and healer and 1 DPS.
I hate those people that put stuff up right in front of a like quest turn in or whatever the case might be. It's just so
5,
rude.
4, 3,
Because I've put
2,
one up before.
1.
Some people put that
The
case
time
up.
for practice is over. Show me what you've got.
It please it does right where
Alright, dude. Where you at, baby? Yeah, I can't wait for them other 3 dungeons to come out.
Uldar, you mean? And the other ones that come with it, Sauron and the other ones talking about.
Yeah, that way we can actually get some better gear, because that gear in there that drops is like 220 for dungeon gear.
I'm thinking probably late November or December. You know, assuming the internet's still on, power's still on, that kind of shit. It's a weird winter that we're going. Worldwide. A lot of shit going on.
Show me what you've got. An honorable.
Alright, I'm ready. See them cuts on Lauren's back?
no. What do you mean cuts?
Got a bunch of like little micro cuts all over her for some reason. No, no.
Are they bleeding? Or
No, they're like
is it
scabby.
a cat?
Maybe.
Is it on her shoulders, lower back, middle back?
Pull it back. Why doesn't mutilate put me in combat? That doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't start automatically attacking.
Ooh, that is in. Oof. Oh. That on my.
Yeah, we're so long way to go.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
So far, it's looking like next. Devastating. Four horsemen. Arctic. In France? Ah, I've never been. I've never been in the winter, so I can't actually say. I can say what other people have said, which is that there's minor amounts of that will appear, at least where we are in southern France. Get through the winter, not needing to start a fire until later in afternoon, like part of the morning. The heat thing will get you night, and in the morning it'll be pretty warm because the sun will warm the house. So it's like the 40s, 50s, that range.
Inside the house?
No, outside. But because, yeah, but because the sun's on the house and where the house, terracotta roof, heat will directly carry into the house through all the lights. And because it's a really pretty decently illuminated house. It's pretty.
Did you guys buy a house there? Or
No. We're just renting. Right now, it's cheaper, I think, because the euro is worth less than the US dollars now. 1,300 US, so I pay 1,300 euros for the rent in this place, which is about 1,250 US dollars for like a large house. Very large. Fucking 2 levels. Bedrooms are upstairs. Big bathroom. Big living room. Big kitchen downstairs. Yeah, I'd think that living in France right now, at least at the moment, far more equitable for live in, afford. But you know, things could change violently if they don't figure out their energy shit. So, because of the shit that's going on with Russia, because of what's going on with the OPEC oil reducing the 1 million barrels per day or whatever that they were producing extra, the price of gas has gone up, and because of that it's directly translated in Europe. Like, that's probably the biggest thing, is like it's $14 a gallon on average for tank a gallon. Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking insane.
How much?
About $14 per gallon, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
So you walk everywhere, huh?
We do walk a lot, but you know,
5,
it's,
4,
over
2.
2-hour walk to get to the city, so that we're by. Yeah, no.
Do you bike?
No, right now because we're always on the road and traveling from country to country, we're still doing it, and it's been very expensive to get from one country to another. Like, you know, the distance of driving from like Connecticut to Florida would probably run like dollars in gas. Figure that's about 500 euros, 400 euros in gas. For us, not expensive. We're not gonna be traveling much more. I think France is kind of where I feel the most comfortable, so I'm gonna try to set up residence here. Stay here, and maybe, you know, it's better, maybe I'll travel around at places, but probably gonna
Right.
and if I can figure out a way to bring my wife back to the States.
Right. As her visa, everything's still going on with it. I don't know how it works, like how long all that should take.
Well, here's the thing, is like, because she overstayed last time, 10-year ban. Yeah. She overstayed because I got married there. Yeah, was it apply for a green card?
In the U.S., right?
Yeah, yeah. So we have gone the process. We got started getting everything going. I just built up my business, this other stuff, and we were gonna try to stick around. And long story short, family drama ended up fucking both me and her, like fucking her. Decided that she was willing to give up her opportunity to try to get her green card. So we just decided to leave together, and Kenya. Had we stayed, probably could have gotten her green card by this point, but it's just honestly so unbelievably. Not even gonna get into it. And
I feel like you're gonna get into it real quick.
no, I'm not.
Let us get a little snippet. of
Sample,
what-
just
what-
Okay, let's put it. Okay, I will say one thing. A threat from someone who was an ex-drug dealer that weapons was made.
That was from your family?
Someone who a family member dating. Person definitely did the shit that he said. So, wasn't even a thought in my mind. We're done. Unfortunately, my sister had one of my sisters. Say which one did with us. Fortunately,
Still together?
fortunately, she's not together with him. Unfortunately, I worry about that being a threat. Unfortunate. It screwed up our life in the U.S. for the last 8 years. So, we are going to probably apply for her a try at visiting the U.S. Suffer again. And if we don't get it approved here in France, may try to apply for a visa to Canada from here, and then if I can get her Canada, we could try from Canada.
Yeah, there you go.
But I mean, we still have one interim thing in the process that at least so we have 2 dogs, both of them. One of them absolutely not travel. He is definitely at the end of his life, and I am not about to like just put him in a situation where he doesn't know who he's with or what he's with. That's nothing. So I wouldn't do that with my kids. I wouldn't do that with fucking anyone. I took the responsibility on, and that is just it. I don't think we can say But I don't think he's gonna be around. He's the progression of his dementia, coupled with the amount of seizures he has on a regular basis, coupled with energy levels. I will say this: I will keep I get enough. So in the process, it's gonna already take about 3 months to apple process. Try to get into the U.S. and get the yes or no for that. So it's at least 3 months there. Wait and process. If that one doesn't work, they'll have to wait an additional 2 months to for yes or Canada for her. So at the very least, my dog, I'm gonna try my best.
I do hope they stay alive long enough for me to introduce myself.
Perhaps they will come to their senses and run away as fast as they can.
I've heard about enough of your sniveling. Shut your fly threat before I shut it for you.
Do you think maybe Savannah scratched you in the
Harness your rage. You will all have outlets for your frustration soon enough.
You have a cat that was crawling down their back.
Oh no, so you have a bunch of little like scratch marks. Like that's what I thought. They might be from the cat or something. Mom, that's not fair.
So we're about 2 hours and around 4 horse.
Hey, come brush your teeth really quick, please.
So assuming this one shot like every other boss has been, and here in probably about 10 minutes to swing, and then Saffron's probably gonna take another 6 minutes. Not that hard of a
Ethan, come brush your teeth, baby.
PT left over, so should be done with this raid in about 20 minutes. So this is kind of what, if we can do this but on a 25-man level, which is what every one of my 25 mans that I've been in successfully from, you know, start to finish KT wise, if we can do that, I will have no problem with it. And I can actually set up like guild reserves for certain items.
Yeah, I'm down. Like I said, I can get the people. I'm not trying to fucking talk to 25 people. Getting the people's not an issue at all. Coordinating the people and telling them what to fucking do throughout the whole fight.
I used to lead 40-man raids. Leading people is not a hard thing. I used to do that in Warcraft Classic. Not Classic like the relaunch. Old. Like I was the 40-man raid leader for Regional Molten.
Right.
And this was back when I was like 16, so I'm much better.
Yeah. The only raids I led were in, like I said, Legion and some at the end game of Warlords of Draenor. Rest of this time, we ended up joining another guild after everybody from this one like quit playing. And then we had this Chinese guy who was raid lead. He was a fucking asshole. And they pretty much drove me to fucking quit playing because They kept taking me off the raid team, telling me I wasn't doing enough DPS, even though I was the one living the longest because I was doing all the mechanics, not sitting there fucking just pumping damage, you know.
Yeah.
They took me off, and then I just got fucking tired of the shit. Even Vicky was shit. I think me and her actually started doing had our own little group going, and she would get in pubs like nothing, and fucking she outgeared me after like a couple weeks. She had better gear than me from raids.
Hmm.
Are you running one more, baby?
We don't have to. We don't have to, but if you want, we need to do at least try to get your hemorrhaging circle.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more, but then I'm gonna get off after that. So I gotta go to the
Get your ring. Oh, you can replace your other blue one. Oh, it's a big lead, dude. You just get back in.
Priest.
Oh, hey, it's Miami. Heck.
Are you guys running or?
I got into a random pug, 25 man.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 10 man, not.
Nice. Okay.
Which you should do the same if you can.
Yeah. Okay.
This week, anyway, we're gonna try to figure week be a little
Okay,
bit
good.
more organized.
We're gonna try something Tuesday. We're gonna try to get a 25 man, and whoever wants to go can go. And then whatever else we're gonna do, we're just gonna start filling with, pubs.
I'll definitely go.
Okay. Probably Tuesday. What, 6:30, Matt? You said that'd be all right with you?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Do it 6:30. That way, it gives some of our Central Time people time to get home and shit.
Winter grasp is up. If anybody wanted to do that.
I thought you were gonna go with the winters thing. I was like,
Yeah, baby, we should do Wintergrass. It's fat fucking honor.
Yeah, I just queued. And I'm going in. It's quick.
Five,
Party, baby.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My princess. Good night. Good night, my son.
thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Crypto Human Army Digital. God, I'm focusing the wrong one first.
Oh, it is. It should be pretty instant. It says queue times less than a minute. It's gonna be lag as shit. We're pretty much just gonna be there to get 10k on it.
Stack high.
Okay, cool. Thank you for not paying attention. Because, like,
Cutting. Horseman, so.
Stack high.
no, baby, you don't. What do you need it for? You need to go to bed. You can get it tomorrow then. Okay, you can get it tomorrow, baby. I'll tell Ethan in the morning. What is it? No, what do you need? What charger? Right charger. Okay, I will tell Ethan in the morning. Okay, where's the tablet? Okay. And I'll have Ethan plug it in the morning, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah, what'd you drink? Just here, grab some of my water. It's okay, yeah, I cleaned up the kitchen. Just take some of mine.
Oh, I'll get you. I really appreciate the follow.
I know what the audio is. It's like well known thing. It's like a doctor, but with two sides cut on his face, and like, and he's all straight and have like whiskers and have.
What is she doing? Alright, lay down, baby girl. Oh, no, I won't worry about it. Alright. I'm finally in bed for the night. They've asked for their drink. They've used their excuse. Think we're good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Warzone out here, holy shit.
Find shelter. Find shelter.
That spell isn't ready yet. Charging. I can't. Charging.
Whose?
Oh, mine, because she hears me talk to
Oh.
myself.
Gotcha. I thought you were talking to me because I've been in boss fight after boss fight for the last like 10 minutes or so. Like we literally just downed 4 horsemen and now we're already doing Saffron. I'm gonna raid here. Only about 10 minutes. Okay, 3-hour run. It's not bad.
Go, big boy.
Find shelter.
Oh yeah, I'm alright with it. You got homeboy driving and I got me aiming. Yeah, so fucking slow now. Oh, are you here with me?
Is he just shooting at the wall?
No, I'm in a different one. I got a fresh one. For the first time, it's not like fucking super leg spiking. Yeah.
It's weird being the #1 DPS in this raid. Literally #1 fight. It being Justin.
Go lay down. Stop. Yeah, no, you haven't. You haven't laid down. You've been messing with the flashlight. Okay, go tell your dad. Yeah, I didn't think that was probable. Love you. Good night.
Holy shit, I think I take it down quick.
Okay, but go tell your dad. No.
Told you that. Put it on my name. I need to get that fucking. I'm going down south to get that other one. We got 8 minutes left.
Oh man.
Yeah. We have no back cap. Oh shit. Yeah, they're getting all the fucking cars. No, we're just gonna go take the workshop back, so they can't defend it. Oh, there's a bunch of fucking.
Been one of the most cost-effective raids I've done. I've honestly, I've only had to repair one. Cost me 8G. I've made over 200G so far.
Whenever I repair, it costs me like 50 gold, man.
Whenever you repair costs, it costs what?
Like 50 gold.
Well, you're a plate wearer, so yeah, it's way more expensive.
Oh, okay. I was like, God, why is it so expensive?
Yeah, plate
It's
wearers.
like that for everyone.
I mean, if I wipe a lot, then I can get as high as like 30 gold, maybe 40, but plate wearers suffer the worst. Terribly high repair cost.
Gotcha, I didn't even know that.
Cheapest repair costs are obviously cloth.
Right.
Just gotta stitch their shit back together.
Yep.
Rogues, you gotta throw a little patch in, or leather users, you know.
Honestly,
a little bit high up a plate.
You'd think male wearers would actually be very expensive. Female is actually hard to keep the. But okay, you have to break links, repair the link. Not that easy. I think it'd be more, but it is.
Right. We need to get rid of these motherfuckers' vehicles. You already beat it?
We're on.
Oh.
Going.
Jesus. I can't. Oh. Freaking, I hate Nax Tonight. They're desperate.
Minions
Alright,
and
here we go.
servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey
just
the
wanna
call
go.
of Kel'Thuzad.
Oh, it's him, man. What the fuck? Dark Moon Card Death. What the fuck is that? Did fucking 4,000 damage to me. Backstab hits boy game for 4580 physical. Pyro Rocket hits me for 25. I can't even see the guy. That's how fucking stupid this shit is sometimes. We almost won a defense game, but they got in on 6 seconds. No, it's terrible. Yeah, that was the biggest clutch play of their fucking life. They barely made it. You got 12 cards, just 16.
Hardest part about the boss fight is just how long it takes to start. 3 minutes of ads.
You can't repair these things. There's a way you can repair this shit. I think you gotta be like engineer the shit for them, and you can keep them alive and keep them going. We ain't gonna win. We can't get through this part. This is where we always end up losing. Go to the fucking tower. Yeah. This guy got 100. Oh, I'm scared as shit, man. I'm like, did he just get 100,000 fucking honor? I don't know where I was at on this board.
I think my best honor in the grass so far has been
7777.
Oh no, way higher than that.
No, it was mine that I just got.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I don't know. I got like a shit ton of honor though. I got like 42k. I don't know what to do with it other than save it. I kind of want to go buy my bike Swiss Strider. Maybe like 16k. I don't know if they up the price on it or not. With the yeah. See, I don't understand. How is the Flesh Shaper better than the dagger I have? Anarchy. 156.1. It's not. Okay. And he's got one death. I have Namlax super numerary sticker, which is hit rating, critical strike, haste rating, armor pen. Like, how is that weapon not like top? I don't get it. This guy's got deadly gladiator shit too. He's running. It's a PvP one. Yeah, go up top. He's just a black wolf.
I think the best is the undead wolf. He leaves a trail of flames on the ground.
When do you get the Raven Lord? It's like my favorite looking mount. This giant crow bird that you can ride around. Maybe I'll save my shit to get the white wolf. What's it called? Orange, black, werewolf. Yeah, it's just black and it has like it's got a it's just a black version of the Swift ones. Since like brings up some robots and shit like what the
Well, that's down. That's good.
Roblox time for ooh, or a black raptor. I don't know, I might go raptor, maybe. 'Cause I have so much striders already.
gold is welcome here. Time is of the essence.
I get a little cheap for claiming an amount through the honor system. Oh shit, this fucking raptor is cool as hell.
I need to have. What? Because I need to have 289 fucking hit rating. Like the only thing I need to get is fucking hit rating on a rogue. That's it. It's insane. But they recommend like weird ass gear. Literally all I have is fucking hit rating gear. And my shit's still only 170.
What can I do for you? Be good.
Oh shit.
You know what's so funny?
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
why I couldn't see so bad earlier that all the colors were like melting together. Well, I had my screen brightness at like 50, okay? When I turned it up, I then realized that I didn't even have to go through the expense of making me look up the war for me, because the guy who sells the mounts is on one. I was couldn't see it.
Baby. You funny. Wait a minute. This shit got it backwards.
What?
So assassination, you want a fast main hand and a slow offhand?
They can't join.
Have you been running the opposite?
Yeah. That's right. Oh boys. Do more damage to me. So literally I need to get so why do they recommend all this fucking gear if it doesn't even like give you the hit necessary? It says with their gear I should have 12.26% hit, 32 crit, and 2900 attack power, and 1000 agility somehow. I only have 943. My hit is fucking shit. Just don't. It's like fucking 5% right now. I need to have like 12 somehow. Need the accurate monarch topaz.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Layers brace.
The next vault of on bosses.
Yeah, it should, because it's gonna drop the other gear. vault boss that's gonna come out. It's crazy. Exalted with the Worm Rest Accord for these. And it's just crit rating and attack power. There's no fucking hit. Like, where am I supposed to come up with all these fucking hit ratings? I don't get it.
Mostly it's a gem.
That's all I have though. That's all I have is every gem I have is hit rating.
I mean, so
16 attack power, 8 hit.
what's your hit cap supposed to?
It's supposed to be like fucking 12% for poisons. And with everything I got, literally everything's got fucking hit rating. I hit rating fucking gem in my gloves, 16 hit rating. My belt, I can put one in now. My pants, 16 attack power, 8 hit rating, 16 attack power, 8 hit rating.
Honestly, this tier, like every single class, was the worst. Class, like, I remember correctly, or tier 8 that rating. All the tier.
I'm gonna look at fucking Warcraft logs and see how much hit these people are running. God, I can't wait till they get rid of that fucking hit rating shit.
When do they get rid of that?
Hopefully the next expansion.
Oh, okay.
That's annoying.
All right. Which stream? So, I will be back streaming tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday if we can get a raid. If there's a raid, I will. Hopefully there's a raid. Hopefully I'll be streaming for you Tuesday. If you don't, Tuesday, then next stream on Twitch will be until probably Friday. Good luck with whatever you guys are playing. Hope you guys have some epic fun, epic adventure, puts in your dreams, and see you guys for next week. Or sorry, next.
Bye.
Till then,
Be
CVTV signing off.
This fucking guy is a sub rogue and literally is doing so much fucking damage. Like I went to assassination because it boosted my damage significantly, but like I don't know, this guy, I look at the sub rogues that are fucking on here and they're doing wonderful. They're doing great. Yeah, they're fucking slapping and it's crazy. I don't understand why I'm not. Like, let me see. Okay, so this guy's got 276 hit. Let's see. I have 170, so let's see what fucking gear he's on. 16, yep, 16 attack power, 8 hit rating. Precise Dragon's Eye, that dude's fucking crazy. Just drop dimes on that shit. 16 expertise rating, agility, expertise rating, 6 to all stats, expertise, and hit rating. So what the fuck do they have? That I don't, other than fucking Dark Moon card greatness. Yeah, murder, which is and hit rating, and flesh shaper, which is what I have anarchy, which is the equivalent of the 10-man.
I don't know. My stomach is starting to hurt.
Chicken you ate is not a green.
I didn't even eat the chicken. I just ate like pasta salad.
Oh, that would do it. Yeah.
Pasta.
That would
I'm
do
back.
it.
With some of
She's
the
back just in time to hear the pasta.
That was your enemy. Yeah. I was totally fine until I hit about age 49, and then I had a bowl of oatmeal, and I just was curled up for 2 days. So I know the pain firsthand. Been through it many times. Nick goes through it.
Really? I didn't know Nick.
Yeah.
But he doesn't
Yeah,
have he doesn't have Crohn's. He's probably got IBS, right?
At the end of the day, it's all about the same.
I mean, obviously,
yeah.
It's just different levels of scarring. Like Crohn's is like the most extreme stage. Get to that basically means you fucked up. You've done fucked up.
But it is repairable. I
Yeah,
reverse
yeah,
that
of course.
clients.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah. It's just again, it's about the nutrient, micronutrient. Most important that.
I'm gonna email you a link to take a look at so you know what it is. I give my clients that's the one you need, and it can replace the stuff you're taking.
The Shilajit.
You know, just in case budget's an issue.
I don't know if budget's an issue as much as just, you know, if I feel like it's actually something to go for. I mean, I'm willing to give anything a try, really, to manage my Crohn's. Because it's a heavy weight on her. I think the biggest issue is making sure I also have iron in. Because I don't get iron.
Does, yeah.
Fucking get bad.
Keep your feet on the ground.
From this for years.
What's that?
Nick has suffered from all of this for years. He's pretty much gluten-free. I don't think he cheats that at all.
Like I said, the only gluten I tolerate / doesn't seem to cause me any negative effects whatsoever is spelt.
Ancient one.
The ancient spelt, and even then, I don't eat it daily. I eat it like 2-3 times a week at most. So.
But nobody over here gets spelt because spelt over here is garbage.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if I couldn't get this one, I wouldn't be eating it. I've tried other spelt. I've literally tried the Italian spelt, and it was terrible. Tore me up. I've tried the other variant of spelt. There's like 3 strains. Tried the other one. Nothing. It's literally just the ancient German grain. That's it. I was fine with it. If I go back to the States, I don't have a way to get access to that one. I'm not gonna eat it. It's gone out of my diet. Simple as that.
I don't need it at all here. I'm totally the whole house. So Justin, by default, is gluten-free. It doesn't really affect him, but that's all we buy is gluten-free.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it helps me maintain, some level of carbs in my diet, but truly speaking, my primary go-to carb is sweet potato.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
It's like my main. I love it. You could give me sweet potatoes all day long. I'd be the happiest fucking thing.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, my stream was still going. Didn't know that, Idaho. We were actually leaving. I hope you have a great night, buddy. We'll be back probably on Tuesday or Friday. So Tuesday if there's a raid, Friday if there is. That was supposed to end.
Reminds me of my buddy. He was streaming.
Oh my god, are you talking? I know what the hell you're talking about.
About
Steven?
Yeah.
Dude.
He left his stream on, and then
you know,